What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Mary B bringing you the mayhem. And I guess we're all just a bunch of toxic fans, right? No! So you want to know what a toxic fan looks like? I will show you what a toxic fan looks like. So we have an article here we're going to go over today. It comes to us from cinemablend.com, and it tells the story of one man who couldn't hold himself together just long enough to actually get to watch The Rise of Skywalker. Now, I know emotions are running high with this movie. A lot of people are either super invested or they're ready to check out, or angry. Angry as a lot of us here in the Fandom Menace are, as we've seen it. So we're going to go ahead and give you a really good example of what a toxic fan actually looks like and try to differentiate this just a little bit here. So let's take a look here. Holy Snoke! Watch an angry Star Wars fan get thrown out of the theater after rant against phone use. Emotions are running high as Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker enters theaters to end the 9-film Skywalker saga. But for some fans in Vancouver, the wait was delayed a bit as a man exploded over phone use in the theater. You may watch and think this self-described real Star Wars fan has a point. However, the man was also accused of punching the guy next to him in the face for checking his phone, and that's why the police got called to the theater. But what toxic fandom, right? We're going to come back to that here in just a few minutes. A man named Joe Bond told Global News he and his wife were at a 7:30 screening of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker as their first date night since their second child was born. Trouble started early when a man seemed aggressive to Bond when asking staff how to find his seat. The man ended up sitting next to Bond and his wife, and Bond said the guy yelled at another movie patron who had taken out their phone to tape the opening credits. Good for the angry man on this point, to be honest. Bond felt the man's wrath when the film started, and he felt his own phone buzz in his pocket. And he thought he was getting a call from their babysitter, so he checked and saw that it wasn't the babysitter and put his phone back. But the angry man lost it and started yelling. Bond told him to calm down, but instead he hit me in the face. Vancouver police were called to deal with an allegedly unprovoked assault, but he was gone by the time they got there. The Cineplex had already thrown him out, and those employees deserve a raise for what they put up with. The people in the theater were just pissed off that the angry guy made such a fuss that their showing got delayed. The angry man in question, who was wearing a suit for some reason, as you can see in the video below, faced the audience and yelled at them as they chanted and pointed for him to get out. Now, we're not going to read this entire article. Mainly, what I would like to point out here is that people like this, who go crazy in a theater, who are aggressive in a physical way, are not the same toxic fandom that we're described as, right? But they want to point that out in this article. What toxic fandom? You know that they're just literally trying to lump him in with us. The difference here is that we, the Fandom Menace, us people right here hanging out watching this video, those of you who are subscribed to these channels, we didn't care that much. We didn't care like that. We were over it. We were ready to go to our theaters and watch a train wreck. We were almost jovial about the train wreck that we were going to watch. A lot of us were really ready for it in that sense. Now, I, of course, have a lot of issues with The Rise of Skywalker, and I'm sure that you will find no end of those issues amongst a lot of the channels here within this community, but going around and punching people over cell phone use in a theater, look, it's not right, it's cool, it's not cool, it's rude, it's disrespectful to the people around you, but that's not the Fandom Menace, and we are not that. Don't lump us in with people like that, is what I'm saying. But they like to point at stuff like that and say, the toxic fandom, and then refer to the Fandom Menace as the toxic fandom. But you got your sources screwed up here, guy. You got your wires a little bit crossed, because the Fandom Menace didn't go into those theaters angry like that. We went in laughing. We went in ready to watch the train wreck with our popcorn ready in hand. We were already past the stage of anger. We were already at the point where we were just like, let's just go ahead and embrace the shit show for what it is. And so that's where we are. So don't lump in some self-described real Star Wars fan with the rest of us as some sort sort of toxic fandom. This is an individual, and we judge individuals on an individual basis. That's how you do this kind of stuff. Is this guy a jackhole? Yes. Should he probably have to do something in order to, should he have to pay a fine, maybe even go to jail for assault? I think so, yeah, probably. But he's not a part of the toxic fandom. This is an individual instance. I really don't appreciate them slapping that title on there and then running around and using that same descriptor for people within the fandom menace. It's just a jacked up thing to do. So, but it is hilarious that the tensions are running so high within the Star Wars genre right now. Everybody's just a little frustrated and just a little pissed off. So maybe a quick tip to those of you who are in theaters. Of course, if your babysitter's calling, check the phone, but don't record stuff. That's not cool. I mean, I liked watching it, but that's still not cool. So anyway, guys, just wanted to relay this little bit of information to you. Make sure you hit that like button down below, hit the bell for notifications, and if you haven't already, feel free to go check me out over on my channel, and hopefully I will see you guys over there. I want to relay a very Merry Christmas to all of you and Happy Holidays to everyone who doesn't necessarily celebrate Christmas. Thanks, guys, so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Love, love.
Hey everyone, it's Jeremy from geeksandgamers.com, and if you're a fan of Geeks and Gamers, please go to our website, visit our merchandise store. We have t-shirts, hoodies, hats, beanies, tank tops, and in the very near future, we're going to have many more products for you to choose from. So thank you for the support. We appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.